What is up, everybody? So we are screen printing. Well, I should say that I am screen printing some t-shirts live. We are doing a 6-color spot process job. I'm gonna wait for some of y'all to tune in so that way y'all can actually see a little bit of a breakdown of how this is actually looking. So I'll give you guys a moment to tune in. What's up, Sauce One? What's up, Rye Beats? What's going on? Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm excited about the ISS show. We're going to be working pretty late tonight, just trying to. What's up, Indigenous? Manuo? Well, I have no idea how to say that, but hello. What's up, One Shot Creations? What is going on? We're just getting some work done here. You'll have to excuse that compressor. What's up, Jimmy Crumby? What's up from Gumby? How y'all doing? I hope everybody's having a good evening so far, or a good day, I should say. Good day, mate. Let's see, it's about 6:10 here. I'm sure some of you are on quite a different time zone. Just finished a quick 24-piece long sleeve. Awesome. That's pretty awesome. I think we're working on about, Shannon knows a lot better. 710 there. What's up, Jimmy? What's going on? Yeah, so you're, sounds like you're a little further east. What's up, T.O.? What's going on? Brofist, right back at you. Let me get my imported brewski here. I'm gonna wait for a few more of y'all. 412 in California. Dang, that's still pretty early. Ontario, Canada. Okay, cool. How's the weather up there? It's nice and humid. What's up, Elbrick Luby? Thank you. I appreciate you, Rock, for tuning in and watching our videos. Inking's Ink. What's going on? So, I'm in the middle of, and I'll show y'all here in a moment. I just need to wet my whistle real quick. So, I'm just gonna go live for a little bit. Hopefully nobody calls. What days are you going to be at Fort Worth? I will be there. Shannon and myself will be there Friday and Saturday. We'll leave Sunday. Matt, never mind, staying at the Radisson. Not a big deal. It's not that bad. Humid here too, but next week we're looking at mid 40s. That's awesome. Flex McKenzie, what's up? B3 screen printing, what is going on? Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm gonna show you guys what we have going on. I'll wait for a couple more of you guys to say what's up, and then I'll just kind of show you what we have going on press at the moment. Dave M Live, what's going on? Hey, how you doing? Let's see, we got about, let's see, Elbrick Luby, that's what I'm talking about for the through. Okay. Maybe I misunderstood that one or misread it before it disappeared. Okay, so we basically have this, ¿Qué onda? Gus Sans, Mark Evolution, what's going on? Any specific steps of printing on poly cotton fleece? Just use a low bleed ink. We actually have one that we did here. So here's what we are printing. I'll try and hold it up the best I can, get out of the sunlight. Sorry, it's that time of day where sun's just really blaring through. Hopefully I can get a little bit better of a shot of that. I'll show you all on press, but just use a low bleed ink. That's all we use. We like to use Wheelflex Epic Amazing Bright White. Works really well. Maybe closing the shop door might help a little bit. Okay, let's see if that helps out a little bit. But here is the print. Let me see if I can turn you guys around. There we go. So here's the print that we are doing. It is a 6-color spot process. And I'll show you all the colors that we are using on it. I'm working on doing a video on how to manually separate a similar job to what you saw there. So It will be a spot process video on how to manually separate it, basically walking you all the way through onto burning your screen, setting everything up, and then getting to where we're at on the press at the moment. And I think the longest part probably will be showing you guys how to manually separate this job. I didn't use Separation Studio or anything like that. The only thing is I'm not going to really advise using what brand ink do you use, Matt? Do you go through CatSpit? No, I actually don't. I go through GSG. Thanks, Matt. That's a sick design. Love the Tim Burton theme. Yeah, it's pretty cool, isn't it? I didn't design it myself, so I can't really take credit for that, but you know, we are printing it. We're working with another designer that was outsourcing his work to us, so it's very cool design. Very similar design styles, but again, so Wilflex inks, and hey, that's my shirt. Thanks, buddy. Hey, Dave. What's going on, Dave? Yes, we are in the middle of printing your shirt, so Dave is the one that designed it. So say what's up to Dave. Very talented, and I'm going to show you guys how this is basically working out. So I'm going to flip the camera around, and I'll show you how everything's looking on press. So here we are with the white base. What's up? What's up? So here's our white base. We are hitting it twice and then doing a flash. The next color, we do have a gray going down, which is adding some of these really cool details. And also some of the colors in the wheels here, giving it a little bit more of a glow to the outside. What's up, Larry? And some of the details here in the headstones. Then here at the next station, we do have a red going down, and that adds some of the details here in the pumpkin. And not only that, some of the details here in the actual moon itself. You can see some of the craters going on. And then at our next station, we have a yellow, and it basically is, which is better, wet on wet or print flash print? If you can get away with wet on wet, it's faster and you're gonna waste less energy, especially if you're on a manual. It will definitely help you go faster. So you could do a print flash print with your white, and then as soon as that white comes around, do the rest of your colors wet on wet, so that way you're not having to spin that carousel if you're on a manual press. On an automatic, you know, like we have another flash here, however, it will use less energy. So here is the yellow that is going down, and you can kind of see it's starting to create a little bit of an orange. However, coming over here, we do have a spot orange. That way the car is a nice bright orange. And then last but not least, we are using a highlight white to just really pump up that white in not only the skull here, his chest, the outline around the type, and then just some of the other spots that really need the white to just kind of really boost things. So that's how the press is currently set up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run off some shirts. We got a lot to finish up tonight. We got some more screens we got to make because we do have to resize some of the screens. Thanks, Dave. I appreciate it. We really appreciate you sending us the work. So I'm going to get you guys set up towards where y'all can watch me run off some of these shirts, and I'll come back and answer some of these questions. I do have about another couple dozen to do, and I will kind of have to. So this will also be a little bit of a glimpse of some of the things that you don't really see in the videos. However, I am working on a video. Keep an eye out for that. Hopefully I'll get it up this week before the ISS show on how to manually separate the stuff. I did try to use Separation Studio, but it just wasn't working well enough because of the orange spot color. So I felt the need to go in and manually do it. And I did have a request to show how to manually separate the art and then that go on the press to show how things turn out. So I'm gonna go ahead and fire this press back up. Hopefully you guys can see me all right. Hopefully things don't cut out this time. The compressor will kick on from time to time because this thing does use a lot of air. One of the things I'm looking forward to with our new press is it consumes a lot less air. I'll have to focus on the air a lot less as well. Would like to see manual setup video. I do have a video manually how to do this kind of process. Go to the front page of my channel. It's the featured video, has close to 200,000 views now. So I'm gonna go ahead and get back at it. Let's see, we got one more. When the new press coming? How many stations? 9 colors, 10 stations. It'll be another couple of weeks. So I have to get a hold of the manufacturer, and they'll let us know here soon. I just been busy, and I'll get a hold of them here soon. And we're pretty excited about it. You know, these things just take time for them to build. A little bit of a custom deal. What brand is it? Not telling you. You'll have to stick around. I don't know if you can hear me. I'm going to wait for this compressor to turn off. But if you can hear me, we're kind of gonna unveil it and, you know, trying to build a little suspense. Reason for you guys to come back and watch our videos. But I'm gonna. This thing done yet? Bingo. Dave's got it. Kind of like Apple releasing a little bit here and there. Yeah, I appreciate that, Larry. I know you guys do come back, but you know, it's fun guessing though. I think it's been a lot of fun for everybody guessing. There's been some people that have made some pretty good guesses. Anyhow, I'm gonna get at it before this thing kicks on again, and let's see, what's your thoughts on investing in a 5-color compact auto press or just go 6? It depends. You know, if the press that you get needs a flash, then if you're printing on dark shirts, then if you have a 5-color press, you really have 3 colors. So, I mean, that's what most large jobs tend to be anyways, so it's not a bad idea. If it's compact, then it's a great idea. All right, I'm gonna get at this, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and start things up. So all I have to do is hit start here. Should be good to go. Got my shirts loaded up. And at some point I'll walk you guys around and show you the press kind of doing its thing. Maybe after about a dozen shirts will show, a dozen shirts or so, I'll show you what the press is actually doing. And there goes Shannon the shotgun. Sorry, I can't see what the comment is over there.
The press is magic trick.
What is it? Oh, you're watching inside. Are you replying, Shannon?
I don't have an account.
Oh, okay. Well, you just log into the design account. that thing off for a second. So some of the things that you guys really don't see behind the scenes when I am doing some of these videos. I got my little ink cart over here. What's up, Rafa TV? I have no idea what that means in Hebrew or whatever the language is, but hello, howdy from Texas. Think Arabic. Yeah, I hardly even, I failed English, so I'm not even good at my own native language. I can tell you that much. So what I'm doing at this point is Morocco. Oscar Salazar, what's going on? So I'm going to switch this thing around. So one of the things I do have to look out for with this press in particular, or just any automatic really, or you know, when you're doing things manually, you know when you're running out of ink. With an automatic, you kind of have to, because you can't see every single station. Felix, that makes two of us. Yeah, I hear that. So I just really have to keep an eye on the ink, make sure we're not running out. Heart and Hustle, what's going on? Thanks for tuning in. But as you guys can see, I'm loading some more ink in. Not only that, but I'm having to collect it. Tend to probably have to collect ink a little more than some of the chopper style presses, although, you know, getting into automation, this is a very affordable, excellent option. Parts still available, and still a great press. If I could, I would keep this press and the new one that is coming in. Unfortunately, we don't have the space for it, and we're not getting a bigger space right now. We're just going to finish taking care of some debts and rock and roll. What are you talking about, Shannon? Always making some t-shirts to give away at show. I'll have you on listening. I appreciate that. I hope I read that right. So I'm just kind of going through here, collecting some of this ink. A lot of it does tend to gather up at the back just by the way this thing is designed. I'll probably, print's a little too big for me, just leave it there. So I'm gonna put this thing back. And then the fun part, as always, right? Getting ink on your hands. I'm gonna swing my little cart around, and then we'll collect some ink over here at this red station. As Sin would say, the red channel. Ba-da-ba! But I hope everybody's Tuesday is going well. I know we were just live, but I felt like you guys would definitely be interested in what's going on here. Trying to keep my hands out of the ink as much as possible. Bradford Peters, what's going on? What's up, Scooby-Doo? Scooby-Doo in the house? Let's see, we got our yellow next, so I'm gonna come over here, collect some of this ink. Pull this thing forward a little bit. Grab some of this ink back here. See if I can't toss it in the front. Get this guy back into place. So I have to put the squeegee back into place before I can actually start. I have to put it in the back. See, my Tuesday is going great. Just editing video and watching you all. That's awesome. Be sure to, I'll be sure to go check out their videos. Everybody needs a little bit of support. I'm gonna move this guy forward a little bit. Collect some of this ink up. Now, at this point, I gotta clean all this crap off of my hands, so let's see if I can turn this thing around. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm going to go wash up. What? I can't hear you, Shannon. Okay. I bet that was exciting, wasn't it? Never seen that before. Is it Monday again already, isn't it? You know, every day is a Monday. Every day. All right. So, I'm gonna get back at it. Looks like we're all good on the ink. I'm gonna turn print back on. We got our foot pedal on, so gonna get back after these shirts. There we go. Good enough with the review, guys. There we go. Sorry, I had to wipe my hands down a little more. The dish soap only does so well. As a matter of fact, let me bring y'all in so y'all can kind of see this print coming off of the press. All right. Hopefully y'all can see that okay. All right, time to get after it. Gonna put this thing in auto mode so that way I'm keeping up with the pace of the machine. Should be good for a couple dozen prints. Apologize if the lighting isn't the best. See if maybe I can clean the camera a little bit. See if that helps. Not sure if that helped or not, but here we are. Here is the print. Pretty good sized print. It's, I believe, 12 inches by 15, maybe a little bit bigger. Again, Dave did a really good job designing the shirt. It's always cool seeing other people's art and kind of bringing it to life. breathing some life into it, producing a finished product. I'll say one thing about doing these 6-color prints, where we do have to flash on the same head, they go a little slower, but it's definitely a lot easier than doing it manually. So I'd say at the pace that we're going right now, it's probably doing maybe, I don't know, 100 shirts an hour. And I turned the compressor off completely, trying to make sure I can talk to you guys. So here we go. I gotta turn the compressor on, so. Press is starting to lag a little bit. Shirts are starting to get a little smaller. Moving the collar down just a little bit. Use large. sorry, but you guys can see as we start getting into the huge larges, the design's looking, feeling the shirt pretty good. Or is it well? Have to check and see what
Who wants to see all the colors?
fresh. Okay, we're on youth medium now. All right, will you help stack some of these shirts over here because that thing's starting to get pretty full.
I'm on the block.
Come on, Shannon, we got to get these out tomorrow. All right, Scoop. So I'm gonna put this thing on foot pedal, and I will show you the colors as they go down. So I'm gonna move you over to, let me check and see how the white is doing. I probably might need to recollect the white just on the base, and then we can probably do about another dozen or so before I have to go back to collecting ink for all the stations. So that should be fine. Tom Mel, what's going on?
Tom!
What's up, Tommy? All right, Scoob. So I'll give you a little bit of a quick view of every single one of these colors going down. Apollo, did you hear Apollo? Apollo's definitely here hanging out. There he is over there doing his thing. He's being a dog. He's hanging out. He likes to be pressed up right against us. All right, so here we are in the white. So we need a little bit of a shot of that. And there's the flashback going underneath. Flashing that in and pulling it as well.
I have a red monkey.
All right, so there is our white station going down. Here is what the gray is doing. Actually, let me see if I can't just get both of them in at once. So there is the gray and the red. Let me adjust you guys just a little bit. And we shall proceed. Hopefully this doesn't move anymore. All right, cool. All these are wet on wet after the flash. can hear me, I'm going to move you guys over to where the gold and the orange. All right, so we are stopping just for a second, and that is because we did find a pinhole. We're very
And that's why you need a shotgun.
meticulous about our work. So I'm gonna take me a little tape. You guys can see it's just the tiniest of little pinholes. Is it over towards the right-hand side of the seam, Shannon?
Yes, and there's one on the shoulder. On the right side.
Okay, so
All white.
yeah, it just looks like it's on the, so I'm gonna turn this off for a second. Otherwise, when I get underneath this thing, it's hot as hell. So, I don't know, looking up through there, it's kind of hard to see. So I have to kind of reference it. Man, it's up at the very top. So, maybe about 3 fingers from where the dog's nose is at. Oh, I think I see it. Okay. I think I see them. Sorry guys, I'm just trying to,
Hey, this is behind the scenes moment.
yeah. Let's see. All right. So, I'm just gonna set y'all on a stand. Woo! Man, it is muggy. So I'm just gonna be right over there. On the other side, y'all can watch Shannon stack shirts while I tape up some pinholes. You're not on camera. What are you talking about?
Do you want to do this?
Yeah, no.
Then I gotta be on camera.
All right. Hopefully that did the trick. I'll know after the first shirt. Yeah, it's definitely on the white base. So behind the scenes stuff, so interesting. Oh my God. So I'm gonna set y'all here just for now, and I'll come back around to the white highlight. So I need to turn the flash back on. Only takes a moment for it to warm up. And I'll take my little control panel here. Let's see what we got going on. I spoke to a couple of celebrities today. Who'd you speak to? Greg? I hope you're not talking about us, because we definitely need Sebastian. All right. So let's see what we got here. I had talked to Brown, rep ISS, had a few drinks with them, made a lot of good points, wouldn't count them out. I think a lot of it comes down to features, the person you're dealing with as well. All right, so they all get you from A to B. Like this thing, you know? All right, I think we got it, Shannon.
Okay.
Could be wrong though, it might still be that
Don't
one.
worry. I have no issue telling you.
think I know where it's coming from. Now that we're doing these smaller shirts, we're printing on the press is basically squeezing over that seam. All right, back to our regularly scheduled program. And then here we are, last but not least, Scooby-Doo. Scoob, here's the white highlight doing its thing. I'm going to turn the press back on. And I think we have maybe another 12 shirts to do, so.
Cool.
Just using that. So there you go, Scoop. I'm gonna put it back over this way. These smaller shirts are getting a little harder. You can see the print getting pretty close to the bottom. We're just about finished with this order. At least, I should say the print for the t-shirts and what we can fit onto what hoodies we can. It's going to be a pretty long night because we do have to reset up 6-color print on the front. Shouldn't be too bad, but the back print for all of them will be the same. That will go pretty fast. 2-color deal. White base and orange. And we're getting down to like the last 3 shirts. All right, so there we go. That's the last t-shirt at least. I'm just gonna hit end production on the press. And then the rest of these shirts will come around and I'm just gonna upload them onto the dryer. My bad. Y'all got knocked off. There we go. Had y'all a little too closely pressed. All right, we got the, looks like I hit,
Don't forget to towel on.
right, I'm not, looks like I hit in production just a little too soon, got a little distracted. So I got like 2 more shirts that I need to run off here. Let's see, turn you guys around this way. Let's work. So that way you guys can see. Anyhow, there's 1 shirt, looks like. So I'm just gonna hit start, begin production. And what do you know? Got to hit stop because it looks like we would be low on the last t-shirt. So let's try that again. All right. Begin production. Then as soon as this thing rotates over here, it's going to hit end production. And I'll walk you guys around as it is doing its thing. There goes the flash. I'm gonna turn it off. Here goes the gray going down. Be a second for it goes over because it's got a little bit of a delay on it for the flash. Still enough red to do what it's supposed to do. Hopefully we still got enough yellow. Sure, it's fine. Golly, that compressor's hot. It's right behind me. Got our yellow doing its thing. And then we have our orange next. And there's Apollo. Looks like we could use a little more orange in there. I might have to go back and hit that orange again. Maybe it has enough on the squeegee. Prints are looking fine. All that matters. Let's see what we got here. Well, it looks like the orange needs to be refilled a little bit. So I'm going to come over here and hook it up with some orange. Let's see. Put it in manual mode. Going to swing this thing around. Hit it with that orange again. And we'll do that white one more time. All right, so I'm going to pull this thing off. Last t-shirt. We do have a bunch of hoodies we need to do. So here is what we do have going on, and then I think I'm going to take a little bit of a break. But here is all of the shirts. Here's the hoodies we need to do. We got some more shirts over here. Looking pretty dope. Well, guys, I am going to take a little bit of a break. And then I got some screens I got to do. And then we're going to get back at it. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. We will see those of you. Thanks, Dave. We'll see you guys at, for those of you that are going to be at the ISS show, we'll see you there. We're going to take ourselves a little bit of a break. Get something to eat, and then we're going to get back at it. Bradford Peters, thanks for tuning in. I really appreciate all of y'all tuning in. Thanks, Ends. Thanks, Dave M. Live. Shannon says hello. I'm not going to show her, but she's drawing at the moment. And we're going to take a little bit of a break and then get back at it. Not just van life. We appreciate it. I think so too, Dave. They'll be very excited. They're coming out really cool. The dog wants you to pet him. Consider him petted. Apollo. Shannon's over there listening to it on the delay. But we're going to get out of here, guys. We appreciate it, and keep an eye out for a video on how I separated the art manually and then setting everything up on press. So next time, guys, we'll see you later.